I am finally getting around to covering the story. This is it's a hilarious one. And it's this guy that works with Dark Horse. He's a writer. He's not even like a shot caller. That's what makes it so hilarious. He's a writer and he does some stuff with Dark Horse. And he's basically said, and we'll cover it here because Bounding, he deleted some of the tweets, but Bounding in the comments has got some of it. And where he says, this is the big one right here. It worries me. Say it worries him. Why would it worry you that new creators think they can be part of Comicsgate, which he has bleeped out? And really, Comicsgate is anybody that's alternative to them. They're gonna lump you into that group, no matter if you wear it as a tag or you don't, and still have a career in mainstream comics. You can't. Simple as that. Other creators and editors aren't going to hire someone or anyone associated with a group responsible for abusing them and their coworkers. Okay. So that's something that they've levied at these guys. It's literal advice I had to give an indie creator who was surprised to hear Comicsgate was controversial. Don't act dumb. It's stupid. So I don't know why he didn't bleep it out that time. It's stupid. Don't act dumb. It's obvious what the movement is. No one is going to buy that you simply didn't know. All right, so here's my thing. My position on this. And if you want to listen to these guys, and I'm being genuine here, I'm not being snarky by any means. If you want to be one of the people that listens to these guys, you probably are going to end up as broke as they are. I'm willing to bet that this guy doesn't get paid jack shit over there at Dark Horse. Not much, not enough to be talking like that. He's certainly not a shot caller because even the shot callers are broke. If you're talking about these editors and so forth, none of those guys are making money like that. But that's the thing about art and entertainment industries, particularly in comics, is that it's all based on optics. So people think that, well, oh, you'll never have another gig in mainstream comics again, like that's some sort of threat, or they think it's something that you're supposed to clutch your pearls at and then change course. When the reality is this, it is the alternative stuff that's making the money. It's the alternative stuff that's profitable. It's the alternative stuff where people are able to get paid on time. So if hypothetically speaking, if you're saying that, well, someone that worked for me will never work in mainstream comics before, who gives a shit? Who cares? Who cares? So what? So what? I mean, we'll just keep giving them jobs over here and we'll just pay them better. Like, see, I get it. In the past, though, you had to go that route. You were working for the big dogs, major publishers, Marvel, DC, the Dark Horses, this IDWs, which is going down in the toilet right now. The Boom Studios and all these sort of they call themselves indies, images, but they're just major publishers. And in order to be seen, in order to have an audience, and in order to get the promotional stuff, you had to go through them. Well, those days are behind us, and these guys are still clinging on to this idea that they are the ones that control the industry. When you don't, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and y'all need to get over it because what's happening is you're attempting to prolong the inevitable because so many people are realizing that I can go over here and do the same thing it is that I'm doing with a little more creative freedom, while also getting paid better and getting paid on time. See, the industry that you guys are so protective of are the ones that screw you over and hashtag comics broke me. See that's y'all guy. It ain't coming from us. So what? As corny as I might think that it is, who cares ultimately? Because as long as we keep giving customers what it is that they want, we can afford to pay our artists and writers better than anything the mainstream could throw out there. Y'all not getting paid like that. It's so hilarious to me, and they know that. So at this point, it's just about optics. It's like, oh yeah, you have your name tied to the title, and perhaps that was a dream for a lot of people. I think for a lot of folks, myself included, coming up, it's stuff you grew up on. It's everybody that reads stuff. I have a dream to write this character or draw this character and work. That used to be the case, but those days are behind us because everything's been decentralized. So whereas that used to be the upper echelon. It used to be the high. Even if you were getting screwed over, we know so many of these legendary comic writers and artists are broke. So even if you would get screwed over, you looked at it like it wasn't going to get any better than that. So that was something that you did. But those days are over with because, well, with the elements of social media and being able to have a connect with your audience in ways that you could not before. So you don't need a major publisher anymore. There's a lot of more independent entities because of that. More smaller entities, yeah, but can still do numbers like we do. Right? So this is my thing. I got entire like a cover, like my cover, like cover B of ISOM #2 outsells almost all of these cats on a month, on any given month, in terms of graphic novels, because that's what they would consider it. Not a floppy, they would consider it a graphic novel because of size and the fact that it has the ISBN and all that. So that considered. So what? Yeah, you got the name and you've been around for decades, but it ain't like any of y'all created that. So who are we working for here? Nobody cares. And I know they try to package it like, oh, it's about the abuse of this group. But no, it has nothing to do with it. That's a boogeyman that you created and a boogeyman that you needed these people to be. And you're going to cling to that lie as long as you need. But as far as I'm concerned, get over it. Things aren't changing here, bro. It's just going to keep going in this trajectory. And that is that there's going to be a lot of folks like ourselves that are going to be able to hire these people, pay them better than what you could ever offer them, what the mainstream guys could ever offer them, pay them on time quicker than what anything the mainstream could offer them. And also something that's more fulfilling. They don't have to feel rotten and dirty because they're working for you. So who cares if they don't have a job in mainstream? You guys don't run shit anymore, man. If you like this video and want to get into a new comic book universe, visit Rippaverse.com. Our first campaign for ISOM 1 hit $3.7 million, and the pre-order campaign for ISOM 2 is currently live. So go check it out and watch the official launch trailer, which is the first animation of Rippaverse Studios.